Welcome back to Three Stooges MMA, episode number 10. We're going to be breaking down UFC 25 with our usual chaos, confidence, and baseless takes. We're going to be running through all our matchups that are on here, at least besides the ones on road to UFC. And we're also joined by my new pupper Titan, as you guys are probably seeing.
That's Titan?
This is Titan.
I thought that was Boris for a second.
No, it's Titan, bro. Boris would not be all over me like this. Not during pod. But yeah. 325 this weekend. How you guys feeling?
Second one on Paramount. Should be exciting to be in for a load of ads that everybody loves, of course. We're excited for that. We're excited to see that. But yeah, no, it should be a good one. Volk versus Diego Lopez 2.
Yes,
exciting
sir.
fight. And then
kind of sad. I feel like we saw it very recently, but you know, I guess it was a pretty good fight. I didn't hate it. It was in like May of last year.
It was over
like
a year, right?
Last year. No, under like 6 months, maybe
8 months or so.
8 months or so.
Damn.
So like not super long, but it was a good fight. I would have liked to see Volk fight one of the undefeated contenders at featherweight, honestly, but it should be a good one still. So we'll see how it goes. But yeah.
But as always, and don't forget to like and subscribe. Three Stooges MMA. 3 spelled out. Ryan.
TRE.
THRE. Stooges.
THERE.
That's how you spell it.
Don't forget to follow us on TikTok as well and put me in the comments on my video.
Zach, I know you haven't seen it, but Ryan has been getting railed on his one TikTok. Dude, he's still getting blasted. Still getting notifications every fucking hour. I get a new notification. It's like, this person commented, I go to it. This guy should never rank in his life ever again.
Bro, my favorite one was if you're born after the year 2000, you don't have a
my God, that was funny.
That's
wild. You have a right to rank.
That was funny. Good thing I was born in 99.
I need to post mine. I had a good one. It's in the drafts.
True. Yeah. Send it to me. Or just post it. Honestly, Ryan, you should just start recording them on. Do you have the Three Stooges login on your phone?
I just have mine. That's why I've been sending them inside our group chat.
Okay, I'll give you the login. Because honestly, they're funny, and you guys should just post them whenever.
But he always says 1 and 2 and 8 or 9 and 10 left. I'm like,
yeah, dude. When he started with the one recently, he put GSP at 8. I was like, I can't post that one. I can't post. That's literally just discrediting your channel so much. I can't.
I took Harish's logic. Sports evolve too much.
But you can't say that about GSP, bro. GSP wasn't that old, and he was a level above.
Yeah.
I don't know. Anyways, before we get into the quick breakdown, I thought there was some quick news that I thought would be fun to share. Brian Ortega unfortunately pulled out of his fight earlier. I'm not sure if you heard, but he's no longer going to be fighting Moicano, so they're probably going to find a rematch or a possible new matchup for him. I think a good person to fill in would be like Manuel Torres. I know he wanted the winner of that fight, and I feel like if he's ready to come back on on relatively short notice, he could definitely earn himself a solidified spot in the rankings, which I think he deserves at this point.
100% he does. Why not?
What do you think, Zach?
Sorry, who are we talking about? I spaced out.
Brian Ortega pulling out versus Moicano.
Well, now Moicano, they're trying to find a replacement fighter for him.
Yeah, who do you think should go in there?
I don't know. I mean, it depends on who's ready. There's always...
Yeah. No.
Is it... Danny Ige always kind of comes in late. I feel like that's
Manuel Torres. Sorry.
It's at lightweight, though, not at featherweight.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, they're lightweight fighters. I don't know. I guess whoever Ryan suggests, Manuel Torres...
That could be a banger, bro. Dude, I was looking at his ESPN. I was looking at his record on ESPN, and this dude literally 17. I think he's fought 24 times or 25 times maybe. He's won all but one in the first round. Oh my God. Sorry, I was gonna say he has a couple of L's, but yeah. Outside of that, all his wins are first round knockout or submission. He has one decision, but he's crazy. All of his UFC fights have ended in the first round. He's a killer be kill, usually doing the killing though. So he's fun and he could.
Yeah. Moicano versus Zion too is kind of cool.
Yeah.
But yeah, Manuel Torres, I don't know who this guy is. to be honest. But yeah, that'd be a cool fight, I think. But he's booked against Dawson. Oh, no, that was his last fight. Sorry. Okay, well, let's get straight into it and not waste any time here. Let's go into the breakdown. Are we gonna do the whole card?
So I decided, and I'm sure you guys will be fine with this, but there's like the first 4 cards, and the first 4 fights on the early prelims are like Road to UFC. They don't technically count as like UFC fights. It's a bunch of like Asian fighters really that are like prospect. It's like Contender Series basically.
Well,
but
yeah, I don't know these guys.
I didn't include those ones. This is the first fight I started with was Khan Alfli versus Yija. They're 2 people with UFC records. I thought we could maybe discuss them, but let's not spend too much time because I definitely don't know a ton. All I remember,
the odds.
Good.
Yeah, the odds are -200 for Yiza. He's coming out. He's fighting out of China, and then there's against the Australian Offley, who's +170.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I'm just gonna go with the odds makers here and say Yiza. The records are he's 26-5, so he's got some experience. Yiza does.
Yeah, he does.
Dude, I will say this guy Yiza, his last fight was on the which one was this? August.
26-5, and he's 29 years old.
That's pretty good.
That's crazy.
Yeah. His last fight.
Offley is 13-4-1, and he's 32. Give me the younger guy with more experience.
It is in Australia too, and he's the Australian though, so just keep that in mind.
True. And I will say he's a good sleeper underdog pick here, but I think that this fight is primarily going to be on the feet, and Yija is just faster, stronger, and I think if their grappling like cancels out, I definitely favor Yija to win by knockout probably. Yeah. The only thing I really remember from this guy, Ofli, is him getting knocked out by Myron Santos. Bad. So he's kind of chinny as far as, I feel like it's kind of chinny side. I would expect Yija to be able to get the knockout. But we'll see.
I'm going to use it here.
We all got Yiza by knockout, or what do you guys have?
Yiza, I will do knockout as well.
What round?
Perfect. Yeah, honestly, if you could add the method as well, that'd be. Yeah, true. What round as well? I'll go round 2. I'll go round 2. I think he has enough to survive a round.
Wow.
What about you, Ryan? You agree?
I'm gonna give him a first round knockout.
I'm doing the same. First round LA. Cool. Next one we got.
Also, just want to say, all odds courtesy of FanDuel Sportsbook.
Really?
Not sponsored, but just letting them know.
Fuck them.
If you do see that, hey, relax. What if FanDuel wants to hit us up? You can't be slandering them like that.
Well, our 324 breakdown was brought to you by DraftKings, so.
We switch it up. We don't want to give you the same biased, opinion every time.
Next week, next card will be.
Next one, get go.
Oban Elliott coming out of Wales, our boy.
Yes,
Jonathan McAuliffe, who's coming out of Australia. So we got a Wales versus Aussie fight here.
We got Bedtime MMA versus MMA Guru right here.
Hey, the odds are -138 in favor of McAuliffe. And it is a +110 on the underdog Oban Elliott.
Interesting.
Give me Oban Elliott.
Oban Elliott for Ryan. All right.
He's coming off a brutal loss to that fucking what's his name? Don't even Co. I'm just gonna say Co. But other than that, he was on a tear, 8-fight win streak.
Yeah.
He got caught up with a really good striker. I just think Oban has a really good bounce back performance.
I like it.
I won't lie. He definitely got mauled in his last fight.
I'm gonna do a decision. Oban decision.
UD?
Yeah. Split.
That matters. That's crazy.
That's really good though.
Harish? Dude, I know you know who it is. I'm going McAuliffe UD.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to go with McAuliffe.
I think you might KO him too.
I wouldn't give him that. I'd probably say by decision as well, but I feel like yeah, he's like a little more, as far as I can remember. I feel like McAuliffe's a lot more light on the feet. Like I feel like Oban's gonna be struggling to connect with him. I think he has the reach advantage as well, so I definitely favor McAuliffe on the feet as well, and unfortunately I have to see our boy Oban lose twice in a row. I was low-key digging his vibe, but yeah, I don't know. I feel like Macau's just a tough matchup, and we'll see if he has what it takes.
We'll see. We'll see. Next one we got.
But he hasn't also fought in like almost a year. This Jonathan guy.
That's true.
So,
that's true. He might have some ring
momentum. Yeah, he's younger though. It looks like
26. Yeah. I don't know how old Oban is, but I'm sure he's
we
like
got
30-something.
Our Michelin man Finney versus Jacob Malkin or Malkin
Jacob
or whatever.
Malkoon. Yeah, dude,
that's
gonna be.
So Jacob Malkoon is coming out of Australia at -138, and then Finney coming out of the US, who's a +110.
Hey Zach, do you have your headphones?
No, is it echoing? Should I get them?
No, I'm just you're just sounding a little like far away, low key.
Can you hear me?
If you don't got them, you don't got them. You don't gotta. We can just keep on going.
I could put them on.
No, you're good. You're good. I was asking a question.
Respect.
That's valid.
Ryan, who you got? Finney, the Michelin man, or
Finney's the underdog? It's like last time.
He's the underdog. He's 11-0 though.
Dude, I will say.
I thought he lost on the Contender Series.
No, he won his first fight on the Contender Series, but it was so boring that Dana was like, "No, I'm not.
You're not getting it. Yeah, you're not signing."
And yeah, what do you think? What's your prediction?
I'm going Malkoon here. I think just because of the Australia, like I don't know, Torres Finney never really impressed me in any of his fights, to be honest. Either as Malkoon, but I'm just going off of home turf advantage is really what I'm looking at.
I like that.
Hey, that's honestly that's usually a good bet on these like international cards. You
usually
know what I mean?
It goes one way or the other. But I like, and I think we talked about this before, but I think always the prelims, when it's the home fighter, they always win, but when it's the main card and it's the home fighter, they always lose.
Yeah.
Level is different. There's not as many people in the crowd. Like they have more to prove, so it's usually a lot. Sometimes I think even the fights in the prelims are even better too. A lot of the time.
I'm also gonna go Jacob. He's fought in the UFC a lot more than Tori has. He's 3-2 in his last 5 in the UFC, which is good to see that he's, winning in the UFC. Give me Jacob by knockout.
KO,
second round.
I like it. I'm gonna go.
He knocked out his last guy, Andre Pulaski.
Yeah. Round 3 KO.
Yeah. I will say, do you guys remember that knockout or no?
I don't think so. That was almost 2 years ago, so it's been a while since he's been in the octagon.
No, I don't remember every fight I watch like you, Harish. I don't have that kind of autism.
I will say that fight, that's like the hip KO when Petrossi was like trying to take a takedown on Malkoun, ran to his hip, and he
I think I do remember that.
He knocked himself out, so I thought you guys might remember that one.
No.
But yeah.
Who do you have winning this one though?
I got Torres Finney by mauling, honestly. I think he's just gonna lay in prey for 15 minutes and it's gonna It's gonna be a decision for sure. Not many strikes thrown, and not a very good fight, but I'm going to have to pick Finney here. I'm going to be the boring wrestling glazer on this one.
I can
Yeah. Gotta love that.
All right.
Gotta love the glazer.
Getting into some more recognizable names, I guess. We got Cam Rouston, who's the hometown fighter out of Australia, who's a -350 favorite up against Cody Brundage, United States.
Zach, do you remember? I'm not sure if I watched this last one. I think it was Zach. Is when I watched his last fight versus Petrosky, actually, and it was crazy. I was not expecting him to get a knockout. Petrosky? Or no, Cam Rouston.
We were watching that at my house?
I'm not sure where we were watching it. I'm not sure if it was me and you or me and Ryan, but I remember watching that fight. No, I think I was watching with Ryan. He knocked him out on a step back check hook, and he just put him on the ground, and we were just like, what the fuck? I didn't think he hurt him that bad, but
yeah, that was wild.
It was an interesting finish.
You know what Cam Roston against Andre Pulaski again?
No, that was Cam Roston versus that was versus Petrosky. Yeah, he's fighting Cody Brundage this time.
But like I'm looking at it, and he beat Andre Pulaski just like the other fighter.
Yeah. Dude, funnily enough,
Malkin.
Funnily enough, guess who's beating roasted? Torres Finney on Contender Series.
Oh no shit, huh?
But he beat him by decision, like so bad that he didn't get a contract. Crazy.
Unanimous decision. That is crazy. I'm looking at that right now.
But yeah, I'm gonna go with what do you guys actually think? I feel like I remember talking, I think it was with Ryan actually, yeah, because I remember we were talking about this too. We were like, dude, Rouston Loki looks like a young Adesanya, just like keeping his range, just throwing some kicks here and there. And for that reason, I'm gonna have to pick him. I feel like we've seen Cody Brundage, like he's a brawler. You know what I mean? He wants to get into some like barn burners with motherfuckers. Yeah. He's not good against people who have like range and are sleek strikers. So I feel like this one will either end Roaston knockout in the first or sneaky no contest. I think sneaky DQ win for. Either a DQ win for Brundage or no contest is what the second.
So guess what? Brundage is 1-2-2 in his last 5. 1 win, 2 losses. I guess you can say a no contest and a draw, but a no contest has been in Brundage's past, so it could be in his future. So I don't hate that, Harish.
I feel like he's like literally the one dude that you can never predict how his fights will end, but you can also predict that if it's gotten to a point where like he has the option to tap out, he's taking that shit. Loki. I love you, Brundage. I can't lie. I'm not trying to disrespect you too much, Brundage, but
is that what so what's your final decision?
I got roasted knockout in the first.
I got roasted by decision.
Interesting.
Sloppy just is.
Sloppy decision.
Put that specifically in the notes. Y'all are sleeping, bro. I got Brundage.
You got the Brund?
UD.
Unanimous decision.
Interesting.
Not the UD on us.
I'm putting that D on y'all.
All right.
High level fight coming up, guys.
Oh, dude, this is good. This is where you
go
get the food at this fight, bro. This
Billy Elicana. Yeah, dude, this is what movies are made of.
I don't know how to say his last name. Elicana. Billy Elicana is 4-1 in his last 5. Wow.
His only loss is to Bogdan Guskov too, so like a legit lightweight contender.
Oh, yeah, he is. While Tafa is 2-3 in his last 5. Dude, I remember Tuco Tokos. I can't believe Junior Tafa lost to Tucos. Tuco.
I'll give my take here. I think Tafa, he's fought in Australia a couple times, and if I'm not mistaken, like most of the times he loses.
You good, Harish?
I'm great, bro. This dog is fucking going at me right now, but we're chilling. Well, he's a good boy if he wasn't so aggressive and trying to bite my ass so much, but
so
he's literally like so young.
Here.
Tafa? Really? You're going Tafa?
Oh no, I'm going Billy. I got Billy, bro. With a name like that, you got to be able to fight pretty good. So I'm going Billy KO round 1.
Billy Ray.
Yeah, I think it's in the. I don't know what round it'll be, but I'm taking Billy by KO.
You got to pick a round.
I'm do a round 2 KO.
I like it.
I got Billy round 1 submission. Actually, is what I'm gonna do. He's a sneaky submission artist. He almost subbed Bogdan Guskov, but he just gassed out.
Okay.
Ryan, if you can, you should look up what the odds are on whatever sportsbook for him to win by submission. I feel like it's probably like decently high.
I will, but we can all move on to the next.
We can move on. Yeah, we can move on.
Minus 265 and Tafa's a plus 200 for all the listeners at home.
All the listeners.
All right, now we're getting into some.
Billy to win by submission is 170. So.
That's crazy. Yeah, I thought. Yeah.
I mean, that's his best. Those are his lowest odds of winning. Knockout is plus 300 and decision is plus 330. So, but we can move on.
Let's move on. We got some fan favorites here. Some name power coming in. this should be a banger, and it's an Aussie versus an Aussie. It's
what a banger.
This is gonna be a banger. This is Sal Kid, I believe it's pronounced, and Malarkey. Getting into some malarkey here, like our friend. So this one's dude, I don't know.
You don't know.
But I think I'm gonna go with Quilon because he's
Quillen?
got that Quaylen. There it is. Because he's
Quaylen?
got that momentum after
He's
that
got those
KO.
Quaaludes?
Yeah, he's got that Quaalude power. But
So get these odds.
After knocking out Harish's cousin.
Yo,
Quillen?
that's my boy right there. We're coming back, bro. We're coming back with a vengeance. Don't worry. Dana hasn't cut us yet. We're good.
Quillen is minus 1,100, while Malarkey's plus 600.
That makes sense. Yeah.
Dude, I mean, did you guys see his last fight? His head kicks, bro?
Yeah, I mean...
I got the shirt. I was going to be wearing it tonight, but it's at our place. I haven't picked it up yet.
I know. Is that package I put it in?
Yeah, I think so. But, my God, this guy bites like a fucking...
What do you got? Who do you got? I got Sal Kid round 1.
Yeah, I got Sal Kid round 1 KO as well. I don't think it's going to take too long. It's weird. I don't know. I don't want to say he's overrated, because that's definitely not true. Because he has two, insanely, insane knockouts. And he has a good win over Ashmuz, who I don't really know too well. But I feel like he didn't look insanely good versus Hakparas until that knockout, with obviously, quadrupled his stock. But go ahead, Go ahead, Zay.
This dog is insane.
No, but
it's crazy.
I don't know if it's just me, but do you guys also feel like every time Malarkey... All right, Harish. You got to mute yourself if you're going to be going crazy. But you guys get the feeling when Malarkey's fighting that he looks scared to be in there?
Jamie Malarkey? Yeah, I think a lot of fighters look like that. Patty looked like that last week. I felt like Patty looked so scared last week.
Okay, I don't know if we need to get into all that, but I was talking about Jamie Malarkey.
I know. But Jamie does look scared. He just has that look about him, I think.
He doesn't look like he just is frightened to be in there. Don't get me wrong, I'm not in there. I'm a bitch compared to him, but I'm just saying it looks like he's always scared.
He has this frown on his face.
I know, always. It's like a natural, it's like a resting frown face, an RF. It's really odd.
Resting frown face is awesome.
But no,
I can't believe this Quillen guy is the highest fucking on the card. Highest favorite.
With that, Malarkey looks like he's always sad and doesn't want to be in the ring. Would you agree with that, Harish? You're on mute still, buddy.
I don't think he's trying to talk. Harish? Can you hear us?
I'm going to unmute
He's gone.
Him. He's out, dude. He doesn't... So that's it. Actually, we have an announcement. Harish is out of the podcast.
Yeah.
And Ryan have to figure out how to do editing and all this and posting now. So me and Ryan, it's up to us, which is not good. But, oh no. Okay, he's back. He's coming out of retirement. We want to welcome Harish back on the podcast.
Call him Lucas Tracy, the way he came out of retirement so fast.
Harish came out of retirement pretty quickly. It's like Amanda Nunez coming out of retirement.
Dude, bro. Literally. Like Amanda.
Welcome back, bro.
My ops are out, bro. My ops are fucking retiring. They're so scared of me.
Damn. No.
Harish,
dude,
who are you picking?
Harish.
For who?
No, we're not talking about... I was asking, do you agree? He already said he's picking...
Okay.
Yeah,
let's move on.
I picked Salkill by round 1 if we're still on that.
But no, now we got the real snooze fest here, the bum fest, bro, that we love to see.
Nah, dude, this is not going to be a bum fest.
The Rose fight.
It's going to be quick.
Tallison by first round KOs.
Well, hang on, we got to say Tai Tuivasa versus Tallison Teixeira, number 12 versus number 15. The Aussie versus the Brazilian. Teixeira's got the minus 350 favorite in the odds, and Tuivasa's looking at a plus 275, which I think is respectable.
I think that is crazy odds for Teixeira. He should be one of the highest favorites on the card, I think.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, but isn't he coming off a loss to Derek Lewis?
I don't...
Yeah, he just came off... Yeah, and his only win is against Justin Taffa.
True.
So, he's not really anything special, in my opinion.
Not yet.
But...
Damn, I'm older than that fuck.
Yeah, he's a big dude, too.
I'm old.
So that's crazy. Wait, if you look at Teixeira's record, he had a KO against Tafa, round 1, 35 seconds. Fight, gets KO'd, round 1, 35 seconds by Derek Lewis.
Yeah, dude, this guy's insane. He's gonna finish Tai Tuivasa
He's got
within
a
a minute.
50% chance of really whatever. It's kind of a 50-50, and
but he's versus Tai Tuivasa.
He's had a minute of ring time in total in the UFC, besides the Contender Series.
Right. No, it's interesting. I got give me Tuivasa here, dude. Fuck it.
You're wild. You're wild for that.
Yeah, I know I am. And it's probably it's probably not the right pick, but fuck it. Give me Shui.
You're gonna go Shui? Shui by what? You don't even know.
Tuivasa.
They're both gonna get tired as shit halfway through round 2 and both give up, and then whoever had the most points is gonna win. I think that's how it's gonna go.
Yeah.
But
I can't believe. Remember when Tuivasa almost knocked out Ciryl Gane?
He was about to have a title fight against John Jones if he beat Ciryl Gane.
Yeah, low key, it's crazy. But he's a man like Tui is never gonna beat a man like Ciryl, unfortunately.
Dude, Tuivasa's last 5 fights are crazy. Ciryl Gane, Pavlovich, Volkov, Tybura, Rosenstrike. I mean, he lost all of them, but that's a crazy list.
He's on a 6-fight losing skid? That's crazy.
Yeah, 5. His last win was against Derek Lewis when he knocked him out.
That's crazy.
What year was that? That was 2022. I saw a stat. Derek Lewis has the most knockouts. Go ahead, Zach.
That's how bad the heavyweight division is. He's still ranked number 12. He's on a 5-fight losing streak. That's the state we're in at the heavyweight division, guys. This is the dark ages.
I saw a stat that Derek Lewis has the most knockouts at heavyweight. I think it was at like 12, but he's been knocked out the most at heavyweight, which is at like 8.
Dude, that's so crazy.
That is crazy, bro. Crazy.
But anyways, Tuivasa. Who has Tuivasa?
Zay Flowers has Tui.
I'm gonna regret that pick, but I got him, bro, just because of the Aussie blood. I think it's gonna work.
It takes a lot to come back from momentum like that, but I believe in him.
This one's gonna be.
I don't actually.
Wait. We get everybody's. We're going too fast. Bree, choose your pick.
My pick is
Teixeira.
Tuivasa. No, sorry, Teixeira by round 1 knockout. Unfortunately for him.
And then Harish. Or I'm sorry, Ryan.
Me too.
Same thing. Okay.
Taliesin first round knockout.
Got it. All right, got it noted. Go on. No big fight here.
Rafael Fiziev versus Mauricio Ruffy.
This one's gonna be exciting.
This one's gonna be a good one.
I think it's gonna be special still, though.
No, you think so?
I mean, I don't know, man. Unless
special.
Yeah, I think.
Like, who do you think's gonna win? I mean, realistically, how did his last fight go against a pretty mid guy that got beat by Moicano? Like, I'm talking about Ruffy here. I don't think he's gonna win. I think Fiziev's got this.
Yeah, I think Fiziev got this, and he's an underdog. I think he's a +105.
Ow.
Yeah, if I'm not mistaken.
Ruffy's only
minus 132 favorite.
You're riding Ruffy's cock so much, dude. This should not be allowed.
I mean, he beat Jamie Malarkey. He beat King Green. He got subbed by Benoit.
Exactly. No, bro.
But Fiziev's fought killers recently. He
Justin
lost to
Gaethje. He beat Bahamondes.
Lost to Gamrot, and then he lost to Gaethje again.
Gamrot, he lost by injury as well. So remember, it's not like you don't have to count that one.
But he's fought some dogs, Fiziev. He's fought more.
Harish, what's the difference between majority decision and split decision?
Majority is like unanimous.
No, majority decision is when it's like 2 people vote for someone to win and the other votes for like a draw, I want to say.
Okay.
And then it's like a majority decision. But like unanimous decision is when all 3 agree for one person. And split is when 2 are for one person and 1 is for the other. Or like that's when a majority draw is when like 2 people pick draw, if that makes sense.
Yeah, I get that.
At least I know
he had a majority decision against Gaethje in their first fight. Then Gaethje had a UC against him. Yeah.
So yeah, let me see. So what card was that on their first fight? Does it say there?
That was
3?
286. Edwards versus Usman. Headshot, dead.
Let me look up the scorecard for that. Oh, that was on that card, huh? Interesting.
I mean, that was a long time ago, 2023.
Yeah.
No, that was Edwards versus Usman 3.
Yeah.
So that was 2. The second one is when he got head kicked.
Okay, so I think I might be onto something. I just looked at this co-main
You're right.
card.
My
It
bad.
is 29-28, 29-28, and someone had it 28-28. How is that even possible?
So one's a draw, and then one judge had it a draw, and then one judge had it
2 10-8 rounds.
How does this? Yeah, I guess this guy had Gaethje winning 10-8 in one of his in the third round,
and then had Fiziev winning the other two just 10-9.
Yeah,
but more importantly, hey, well, let's bring it all back.
Fiziev.
Fiziev by what? KO or UD?
I think decision. I don't know what type of decision.
We don't need to call the type. Yeah, UD.
Yeah, I'm going. Dude, I feel like I have to go against y'all just because, like, I don't know. I feel like whenever the three of us agree on like these high-profile fights, it always goes to the other. So I'm gonna go. No, I'm gonna go Gucci. I'm gonna go. I don't know who the Roofy by decision. I'm gonna go him by decision. I feel like he's not gonna hit Fiziev with like a fucking head kick like Body Grade. You know, Fiziev has clearly shown much better defensive skills. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And he's shorter.
He's shorter. He's faster. I'm not worried about him getting. He might get knocked out like via like a bunch of like a good punch combination thrown, but I don't think it's gonna be like a crazy like karate kick or some shit like.
If Rafael Fiziev can survive Gaethje for 6 rounds, I don't think he's gonna get knocked out by Ruffy.
Yeah, that's a good way to put it for sure.
Really good point. Okay.
So Harish has
Ruffy by decision.
Ruffy by decision.
I have Fiziev round 3.
Oh, you think Ruffy's gonna get knocked out?
He's been knocked out before. He's been knocked out before.
By who?
Before he was in the UFC. And dude, Fiziev is just like the complete opposite build of him. Like Fiziev is a stocky, short dude and has the same athleticism, in my opinion. Maybe not as skillful, not as flashy, but
I will say, yeah.
Like, I think he has more experience on him too. I think Ruffy's just getting up there a little bit too quick, especially coming off of a loss like that to BSD.
Yeah, that's true. It's like you lose to BSD and you're fighting someone better than him. So it's like, why should we pick you?
Yeah, feed him some wackadoo.
I will say we did also just see Fiziev not dismember. What's the word? Just like take apart on the feet Bahamondes, who's another like long, big, like lanky striker. You know what I mean? So obviously he has the tools to like, I'm sure if he game plans correctly, he'll be able to, make the right. I don't know, make it a fight that favors him, basically. But I'm feel like
the odds aren't in his favor either. That's wild to me.
Because he definitely opened with them in his favor, like comfortably.
I feel like
he'll open like -180.
Yeah,
maybe on fight night
there's some fraud going on in there. Who knows in that fight? And they're gonna fucking cancel it or something.
Well, I just think most of the money was initially going in on Fiziev, but then a lot of it started to fall in on Ruffy as well. Yeah. But I'm gonna go with Ruffy by decision, I think. I feel like his striking might be good enough to. I don't know. Fiziev's a good striker. I don't want to discredit him.
Yeah,
but I just want to agree with you guys. To be honest, let's have some fun. You know what I mean? Let's have some fun. Let's go. If I get it wrong, I get it wrong.
Let's see what we got in this co-main event. Then this is gonna be a fun.
Ooh, this co-main, I think
Dan Hooker,
this might be a Stooge.
Dan Hooker plus 250 versus
this is not gonna
BSD
be special.
minus.
You have BSD, hurry.
I have BSD by marauding. Yeah, bro. Dan Hooker ain't shit.
Oh no,
he's good enough to be Patty Pimblett, but BSD, bro. I'm the OG BSD.
You love
glazer.
riding BSD's dick, dog.
And what'd he do last fight? He knocked his ass out in 10 seconds.
An elderly person. An elderly person who hasn't.
Bro, all I'm saying, bro, Not even Armin could knock him out that quick. Not even.
Bro, Moicano beat up BSD.
That. Not even Charles could knock him out.
Moicano beat the shit out of BSD.
Okay, but what's he done since? What did he do since? He lost to the man that he knocked out in 10 seconds. That's what happened.
Yeah, because Beneil's washed. How do you get beat by Moicano that bad? The guy that lost to Beneil.
If you watch the fight, it was literally just unlucky, if we're being completely honest.
For Beneil?
No, for BSD.
For him to get knocked out?
No, he didn't get knocked out. He was doctor stoppage. And it was like a bad, weird kick. And I will say, Moicano did surprise me. He got a good takedown out of it, but I don't think if they rematch that.
He couldn't get up. He's a grappler and he couldn't get up.
Yeah, but
to Moicano,
the reason BSD can fucking did what he did to Ruffy is because he had a stronger will than Ruffy. Fucking Dan Hooker, you can't have a stronger will than Dan Hooker. That dude's been through wars and wars and wars.
You got him knocking him out, Ryan, or what?
I got him fucking doing something.
You got Hooker?
Winning.
You guys both got Hooker?
Knockout.
Round 1?
Round 3.
I like that. I like that a lot. I'm going to go Dan Hooker submission. I think he's going to hurt him on the feet, get BSD tired, get him into round 3, into those deeper rounds. And BSD's not going to be... I've seen BSD. He doesn't have a gas tank like y'all think. He's got power. He can hit an old guy and knock him out. That's all I've seen him do against Beneil, and then hit like Matt Frivola or whatever, who's a bum, who's a trash can.
And Santos.
And I've seen him lose terribly to Moicano, who's, a mid-tier like gatekeeper fighter now. So BSD just hasn't impressed me, where Dan Hooker is more volatile. He's towards his end of the career, but he's also fighting like Armin. He's had wars against a lot of people, but definitely has like his up and downs for sure.
Here's my thought process, okay? I think obviously Armin's way better than BSD, but we saw what BSD did to Ruffy, right? And I feel like he can do something similar to Hooker. That's what I think, honestly.
Bro, Ruffy is so overrated. He's just a
I know, but
who fights cans. That's why he has these highlights. Bobby Green is not.
Bro, how much? Okay, but
respect on his name.
Can I just say?
Yes, he's dead.
Dan Hooker, if you were to quote a fellow UFC fighter, he couldn't grapple someone off of someone else related to him. So, what is BSD going to do to him? Think about that.
We'll see, man. We'll see. I just think Hooker is, I don't know. He's seen more of the octagon than BSD has, and I think if it goes any later than round 1, like BSD has a chance in round 1. If it's round 2 or round 3, BSD is going to gas out. Hooker's going to take advantage of it.
The only time he is gassed out was when he was fighting Dustin Poirier on staff. Like, what else is he gassed out?
What about Moicano, too? He couldn't move against Moicano.
He just got...
He couldn't fucking move.
Out-grappled. Moicano's low-key underrated, though. Even though he's a can, too.
I don't
know. I don't even know what I'm saying. I'm just ranting at this point. Let's move on, bro. Give me BSD by submission round 2. Give me BSD by submission round 2. It's going to look just like last fight.
BSD submission round 2.
Just like last fight.
Fuck off, Harish.
It's happening. All right. Main event. Right. Are we fucking ready, boys? Main event. Who do we got?
Special right here.
Stooge special, I hope. Unless, I think Zach's going to be the fucking one to fucking wish illness on our boy.
Who do you guys got?
I got Volkanovski, our king, our glorious king by decision.
Give me Diego Lopez, second round TKO.
Bro, nah, no shot. It ain't happening.
This is me to vote. No, I'm picking Lopez. I've abandoned my child.
Give us your reasoning right now.
Yeah.
Give us your reasoning.
I got Lopez, dude, because he's just so much hungrier. I just think Lopez is hungrier, and he had his decision. He was heartbroken, and he killed fucking John Silva, who we saw John Silva do to Arnold, which is a good fight. Don't get me wrong. John Silva's up there in caliber. Diego Lopez smokes him, finds his number in the fight, shows his IQ. Luke's last fight was against Diego Lopez.
It was. And he forced him.
I mean, yeah,
look at the scorecards.
You could say the scorecards all you want. I mean, it was a close fight in my opinion. That was a close.
That means Lopez won a round. That's all that matters.
Won one round. The one round we got a knockdown.
And Lopez is younger. I think Lopez is only getting faster, where Volk is obviously slowing down.
True. But
That's
here's
where
the
I
thing.
think in that sense.
I feel like if John Silva, and maybe this is also more glazing, probably is, but if he fought Lopez the way he fought Arnold Allen, I feel like he would have low-key won that fight as well. I think Silva would have beaten Lopez. Like, I feel like in a rematch, I'd probably favor Silva. Would you guys
I've
not?
abandoned my child. I've abandoned my boy.
In a rematch, do you think Silva has it?
I do, for sure.
I
love Diego Lopez way more than Silva, but I feel
Bro.
like in a rematch he has it.
I don't know. I think
he's going to be a lot smarter.
How many times do you think, this is a better question, Diego Lopez beats John Silva what out of what times? Like, I think he beats him 8 out of 10 times.
I think he beats him 4 out of 10 times.
Bro, he beat him already.
That was the OG matchup.
That was just 1 out of the 40%.
That was the first. That was 1 of the 10.
60% of the time, John Silva wins.
Here's the thing.
6 out of 10 times.
John Silva knows
you
now
sound like
what
Michael
not
Chandler
to do.
talking about how
I know. I sound actually so delusional.
You're like,
I gotta believe.
Oliveira 9 out of 10 times. And I know I've fought him twice, and I'm 0-2. So the odds are against me.
That's an all-time quote, honestly.
No,
that's an all-timer.
Isn't that Michael Chandler?
Yeah. That was Michael Chandler's dumbass, yeah. I got Lopez round 3 KO, and I've abandoned my child in that.
Here's the thing. I feel like we know who Volk is, bro. He's a tactical striker. He's not going to knock him out, obviously. Especially if John Silva can't knock out Lopez, there's a 0% chance Volkanovski does. Unless, I don't even think there's a combo that I think he can ground and pound TKO him, maybe.
I think Diego Lopez is going to spinning back fist KO.
Dude, I just think he's too smart. Volk is not going to let him get that close. He's not. Diego Lopez is good in the pocket and when people are running at him and in the clinch. And Volk's not going to do any of that. Volk's too smart for that. He's not going to.
But Diego Lopez can play offense too.
But Volk is so good off his back foot. He'll just step back teeth.
He'll corner him. You'll put him in the corner.
He wasn't that great against Islam in the second fight or Ilya.
Just like Ilya.
Went pretty well versus Islam, to be fair. Ilya, he won. He was in round 1. He was low-key winning round 2 until he got clipped. And obviously, I think Matt still fought a better fight, but I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, he got his shit rocked.
I just love Volk, bro. I love Volk, and I'm not gonna pick him to lose. The same way Ryan.
You love Volk and you have that Islam shirt.
Right, literally.
Hey, I love Islam more. I love Islam more. What's the problem? How?
You two cousins?
No, I wish, bro. I have that Daggy money. I have that Daggy money, bro. I wouldn't know that. Bro, if I was cousins with Islam, I could wrestle Ryan and not be afraid of just getting shitted on.
No.
Be pregnant, dude.
You would get.
Hey, if I was trained by Islam, I feel like. Hey, bro, you're 4 years of high school wrestling. I don't know.
6 years.
Give me 2-3 years Dagestan, brother.
There you go. But okay, so you got Volk. How's he beating? He's gonna do another
decision? He's got decision. He's got 4-1 decision. It's Volk, bro. He's the maestro on the feet. He's Joe.
The maestro.
Bro, we gotta watch Street Fighter with Volkanovski.
I do love Volk, and I love his personality. And this is a really hot take, I'm going to say. Overrated.
How?
In terms of the legacy that people like to do this and that with him. Like, yeah, I get he's beat Holloway 3 times. I don't know.
Okay, you get that.
I get that.
You get that. Okay.
I mean, the first fight against Holloway was it could have gone, honestly, a draw would have made more sense, in my opinion.
And Holloway won the second fight.
No, it was the first fight.
In my opinion.
Maybe it was the second fight.
We gotta rewatch it. We gotta rewatch it one of these days.
Well, yeah, those are worth rewatching. But I don't know. Volk has a lot of love because he's a great dude. But in terms of just like how high people put him on a pedestal of like top 10 fighters and this and that, I don't put him that high up compared to a lot of people. I'll say that.
So what of his wins do you think are overrated?
Volk?
Yeah, I think the TKZ win isn't a great win. I'll say.
Yeah, that was like a legacy.
That's a free. Yeah, it's a free defense. I'm not gonna overrate that.
The Max Holloway fight 3 was really impressive. That one I will say.
I feel like that cemented his legacy, in my opinion.
Yeah, I mean,
after that is when he went up to fight Islam.
I just don't put him as high as people like. People put him in like Like, I could see him in a top 25, maybe a top 20, but I don't even put him in, like, my top 15.
I say his.
Well, I mean, he was about to get choked out too, but yeah, I can agree. So you got Lopez round 2K? Well, you mean you tell him. I've abandoned round 2. I got him round 3. I think Lopez gets it done in round 3. So you got Volk unanimous decision, Harish. Ryan has Lopez round 2 KO. I got round 3 KO for Lopez. Right now the odds stand Volk is minus 150, Lopez plus 118. So we'll see how that develops and goes forward from there. But any closing thoughts on what's going down before we wrap up?
Yeah, bro. Volk till I die. Not
I
really.
know.
But Volk, I love Volk, bro.
Yeah, and BSD, bro. Why don't you go call them or something and get a room?
Bro, you know who I could call right now? Ryan Hall.
Hey!
Is that your boy?
Ryan Hall. No,
Yeah,
not my boy.
Ryan has. Oh yeah, Harish
But I have his
works
number.
with Ryan Hall. He's his accountant, right? You're like you manage his money and everything.
Basically, I approved his loan. Yeah, I approved his loan.
Is that confidential?
I was like, let me potentially, but I'm not gonna share information. But I did approve his loan. I can't do that.
Well, if you need a loan, hit up Harish because he can get
if you need a loan. Hey, we're approving everything right now. So let me know.
300 to 200.
Thing. I just don't.
Yeah, we should post that one too.
True. It's not, and he somehow made a worse one after, which is what's really impressive to me. It's this man. People are just gonna start thinking of us as being rage baiters, bro. That can't be our legacy. We're better than that. But yeah, all right, guys. Just want to dedicate this episode to my boy Patchy Mix as well, who was just cut from the UFC. But
love that.
See you in Valhalla, brother.
See you in Valhalla.
Y'all. Three Stooges out. See y'all
Later.